So I had an interesting thought. I was thinking about how smell is only smell because we process it as a smell. Sound is only sound because we hear things and our brain tells us what sound is. It's just vibrations, stuff like that. Which means when we okay, so picture the world in your head, just like from space, the picture of Earth or anything really, just anything at all. Now you're picturing it visually, right? You're imagining being able to see it. If you imagine being in New York City, you can imagine the sounds of the cars and the people saying, "Hey asshole, get out of the road," and all the sounds, and if you picture a pie, you can maybe picture the smell. So when you picture things, then picture, I mean, that's even sight related in the first place. But imagination, I guess, is a better word. If you imagine something, you can imagine the sights and the smells and the sounds and even the touch if you want. But that's only because of our nerves and our brain. If no creatures existed on Earth, there would be technically no smell. There'd just be molecules, there would be no sound, there would just be vibration, there wouldn't be sight, there would just be, well, nothing really, because sight is just rays of color reaching our eyes. So they would just kind of be bouncing around doing nothing. There would be nothing to perceive them. So if you imagine the world without any living creatures on it as just an observer with no eyes, no ears, no nose, nothing, not even the ability to feel anything, then it's just it's nothing really. If you don't have any senses, then you probably wouldn't even be aware of your existence. You couldn't feel the world, you couldn't hear anything or see anything, so how would you know you exist or anything exists at all? You couldn't be communicated information. Maybe your brain would work, but I'm not sure how that would even function. So realistically, everything there is, well, okay, God, that phrase is amazing. Perception is reality. I loop back to that so often, because yes, perception is reality. Without perception, nothing is. You can't really have anything at all in the universe if there's nothing to sense it. There's no humans, no animals, nothing at all. It's just there. And it's really tough to imagine that. If you imagine being an observer with no senses, then really there's nothing, even though there is things there, you're not aware of that. They're just there. So that's a weird thought.